Hey everybody, Obi-Wan362 here from the nerd mecca of Comic-Con. This is Ohio's Columbus version, and we're going to go about, interview some stars, and check out what's here to see. This year at the con, there's a new booth I was really excited to see because it wasn't here last year, which is a Doctor Who exclusive booth. You look over here, we see that there is actually just a wall of Doctor Who merchandise, which I am happy to look at. Awesome little TARDIS that you already saw, and I think we're going to check out some of this merchandise here, so let's go. As you can see, tons and tons of Doctor Who merchandise. They have some stuff from other series, but that doesn't matter right now. What I like is Van Gogh mug. Van Gogh's painting of when the TARDIS exploded. Beautiful. I really, really want this. This isn't fair. I still don't know where this whole meme started, but this has got to be one of my favorite versions of it. And have assorted pins, assorted jewelry and stuff. Gee, if you look over on this side, there's actually an entire set of audio Doctor Who episodes, which is I find to be really interesting. I might have to check one out. Okay, for all you Doctor Who fans, you know what this is, and I really, really, really want to get this. But that aside, I found what's got to be my favorite poster of the bunch. Right here. Blueprints for a Dalek from the episode with Winston Churchill, all that fun stuff. Among all the other fantastic things they have at this booth, they have a full-size Dalek. I really just want to steal this. But most of this merchandise can be found at DoctorWhoStore.com. If you see anything here that you like and you didn't get to come to this awesome convention, I would recommend checking it out because I really... If they have this on that site, I'm going to be more than tempted. I want this thing. But let's go see what else is going on. So, here at the convention, you find all sorts of people, and most importantly, I found here Ash Ketchum with his signature Pikachu, and Oshawott. It's got to be my favorite starter of the new ones. So, Ash, you going to catch anything new this time? You going to actually catch a legendary for us, or how's this going to go?
Please, okay. You gotta get on it.
Hoping to find a Rayquaza. Now that would be awesome. And so, next Pokemon League. Next Pokemon League, you gonna win that? Okay. Favorite Pokemon?
Probably either Pikachu or
Pikachu or what?
Fernet.
Fernet. Yes. Okay. So are you having fun at your convention so far?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much for the interview, Ash. Thank you for taking your time out from being a Pokemon master to help us out. Ghostbusters car. I mean, seriously. I want this thing. We'll just take it and drive off with it. Here at the convention, like most other ones, we have a contingent from Star Wars Collectors Club. This is Ohio. And we have, what was your name?
Chuck Hamilton.
Chuck Hamilton here to help give us some lowdown on what the Ohio Collectors Club is all about. So, just like, what do you guys do?
We collect Star Wars.
Yes! Exactly what I was hoping for.
We get together once a month, usually at somebody's house, to show off our collections and then share stuff that we bought. It depends on which region you're in. The South region, we get together the second Saturday of every month. Okay. Then the Central and the North each have their own schedules. And once a year we get together and have a big social. At the social we do an auction for charity. So this year we did the Wounded Warrior Foundation, the past we've done the American Cancer Society.
That's always fun. Now, what does it take to become a part of Ohio Star Wars Collectors Club?
It's simple. You just go to our website, oswcc.com. There's a registration form there. Dues are $12 to pay for forum hosting, and then we've got forums online that have any range of topics at all. Like we've got Star Wars talk, and then general movie, music, events, things like that.
Okay, awesome. So, I mean, I see your lovely collection of Star Wars stuff here.
Some of our stuff, yeah.
So, as you can see, there are some such things specific to Ohio Star Wars Collectors Club.
These are actually from our membership kits. Every year we do a membership kit, and in that we put a freebie in there. These are patches from the past year. At the social, we make up these custom proof cards. Everybody gets those as part of a goodie bag. And then at the celebrations, we go in with other collector clubs to create these patch sets. So,
okay, yeah, because you can see Ohio, Star Wars, Pennsylvania, DC. Find your state here, see those awesome or not.
And these are limited with the clubs. So if you're a member of the club, you can order a whole set. Otherwise, if you're in Celebration, you try to find everybody and get a set.
Right.
So if you are a patch collector, being a member pays off right there.
Okay, well, this is all really fantastic, and man, I'm surprised I'm not already a member of this. But so, once again, thank you for a minute of your time.
No problem.
And time to see what else we can find. Pylo's 501st Legion, Vader's Hand, if memory serves, who is now offering free coloring pages. Note, if you ever think these are not the droids you're looking for, this will be your job. So, we have awesome propaganda for Star Wars things, even though for some reason Yoda and Padme Amidala are offered coloring pages. I'm not sure how that works for you guys. But, so I realized that for you guys, Death Star, that's kind of a big loss. You guys have friends on board, or just still my sympathies. But at the same time, you did kind of blow up Alderaan. Well, that's a mark. Excuse me. According to Rebel propaganda, Alderaan was destroyed by these people. But of course, our Sovereign Master, the Emperor, would never, ever commit such an atrocity. And I find something that's got to be intriguing to every geek out there. Video game comics. Names enough to get some more information about. So, I see you got, what is this? The Adventures of Shadowcat and Rockster. And you say a video game comic. I mean, maybe I'm just out of the loop, but what exactly is a video game comic?
So a video game comic is a digital comic where you basically go through the comic and based on the story. Each issue, you play a video game within the comic. It can be at the beginning, it can be the middle, the end, depends on the storyline. And based on how you do a video game, alters the outcome of the issue. So you actually have multiple outcomes per issue. And say you read the next issue, it gets the data from that first issue, and actually change that issue. So you not only get different outcomes per issue, you get different outcomes per miniseries. And the really cool thing is, like, for gamers that love the cheap points, we have cheap points as well. But the cool thing we do with the cheap points, we're able to trade those in and get discounts on other comics and merchandise. You have enough cheap points to get like an issue for free. In fact, the concept you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you play the games, you get tickets and prizes. That's the same concept. So not only reward you for reading the comics, but giving out the cheap points. And we're selling the Shadowcat series, which is geared towards kids, but we make the story interesting for adults. We're also working on the Rockster, which is geared towards adults. We're not giving a lot of details about the Rockster yet, because we're at another Comic-Con. We actually bumped into, you guys heard of Tom Clancy?
Yeah.
We actually bumped, we got interviewed by his son, who's in school, and he actually loved the concept too, and he actually was talking about writing with us, or help writing. So we're working on a picture of the Rockster, and we're going to approach Tom. He actually likes the idea, he's like, send it to us when we're done. So we're writing a picture of the Rockster. I sent it to him and see if he wants to sign on. He actually might write with us for the Rockster. So hopefully in a month or two we'll find out if he wants to sign on with us, and we'll have the Rockster and Shadowcat available. We're on Indiegogo.com, raising funds for Chef to Read Comics, and we'll raise funds to the back end website. We're not website engineers, we're just making big comics.
Right.
So we need to hire a firm to make the back end website and all the achievement systems to do that.
So it's not an actual product yet. So if you go to Indiegogo.com, if you like our idea, you have to support us. You can also go to www.adventuresofshadowcat.com and find out more information about us too. Yeah, that's it.
So, if anybody else is excited by the idea of comics and video games at the same time, it sounds like a good place to start. Because, I don't know, I'm watching, they have a little preview here about what happened, a sample of what the comic might look like, a little demo of it, and it looks very interesting. You can see right here, it's even entering game time, where, I don't know what you're shooting, what it is. It
There's
looks like
lots of shooting, flying, different activity in game mechanics that are involved in it.
So each comic will have a different game mechanic based on the issue. So I'd say if the issue, there's a card chase, so it'll be a racing game. If it's like a street fight, it's like a beat 'em up type shooter, like a beat 'em up fight type game. So it all depends on the issue, and it'll have a different game based on what makes sense for us, making the transition between where the storyline will change.
okay, awesome.
At a minimum, there's two different outcomes. Probably each issue has 3 or 4 different outcomes. The more fun we get, the more we can do with it. So, I mean, ultimately you can do like 10 different outcomes, but it'll be a lot harder to do that because you can't look at different outcomes. But at a minimum, there's two outcomes. We'll probably use it on average.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. So, video games, comics, same place. So, this sounds like a good idea to you. I would recommend checking these people out. I'm actually gonna have to go home and check this out because I want to shoot little cats. But let's see what else we can find here. I'm here with the Avengers. We've got Iron Man and Captain America. So, you guys having fun so far? Yes. What have you guys done so far that you've enjoyed?
Not really that.
You see a lot of stuff around you want. We have the little Captain America ring. That's a little strange. How are you? You having fun here? Yeah. That's your shield? And deflect bullets?
Yeah, not really not. Plus.
This is plastic, but your real one could. You had your real one with you. Yeah, so how old are you, Phil?
6.
Right there. Oh, that's not. You're 3. Okay. Oh, you guys are looking for how old you guys are?
I'm looking for the Hulk and Darth Vader.
You're looking for the Hulk and Darth Vader. I haven't seen Vader yet. That's surprising. There's usually several of those. I know. But I'm waiting for the other question. That'll be awesome. But, okay, well, thank you, too, for letting us interview you.
You're welcome.
Now to go see who else is around here. Okay, so I'm standing here with the Mandalorian mercs. I have with me
Ladrop and Reese.
Ladrop and Reese.
Yes.
Awesome. And can you tell us a little bit about the Mandalorian mercs?
Mandalorian Merch is a costume club that does charity work. Obviously, we like to dress up in Star Wars costumes and collect bounties whenever the time allows.
Of course, have to have a bounty every once in a while. Now, obviously it's called the Mandalorian mercs, but does it have to be Mandalorian costume? Like, if my camera lady here, this nice little blonde, wanted to go with a Bosch or something like that, would that be allowed, or she'd have to go over to the 501st?
She'd have to go to one of the other groups, but we work with them closely hand in hand.
Okay. So you are strictly,
Strictly Mandalorian.
you got Mandalorian blood running through your veins. You don't want to
Absolutely. I
have
plead Mandalorian. Yeah.
Obviously, thermal detonators, see pulled-out blasters all over the place. You don't mess with these people. You got their rifle over here. So, obviously, if you bleed Mandalorian and your swear words include things like Sith blood, then this is probably the group for you. I'm here with a member of the Great Lakes base of the Rebel Legion, Scott Thomas. So, Scott, we've talked with members of the 501st, Vader's Fist. We've talked with some members of the Mandalorian Mercs. Who are you guys? Exactly.
Rebels are the good guys in the Star Wars saga. Pirates and Jedi, princesses, and other characters like that.
Gotcha. So, what exactly does it take to be part of this Great Lakes base of the Rebel Legion?
The team here is close. He's over 18 years old.
Now, everything's
Movie quality Star Wars costumes. That is a good guy.
online. Okay. Now, when I talked to those mercs over there, they had an issue of, if you wanted to be a bounty hunter that wasn't a Mandalorian, they weren't going to take us. So, like, if my lovely camera person over there decided she wanted to be Bosch, would she be able to join you guys, or does she have to get contracted to work for whoever?
Bosch is a special costume called Skeleton Prince both groups, Rebels and Viper.
Okay.
Of course,
Of course. We don't need to get back to Jabba. We don't need to get back to Jabba. But, so if instead she was IG-88, she had to go over the Empire. Alright. So, any reason, do you have any specific reason why she was joining your group instead of Mercs or Vader's Fist?
Well, my company's really a good reason is your own choices of what costume you want to make. Go through a lot of training and outdoors, there's charity walks, work is great.
Okay, so enemies on the battlefield, friends when it's coming down to helping whatever charity it is. So, okay, well, thank you very much for your time. Again, if you have any ability to either make, or if you're one of those people lucky enough to have the money to just go ahead and buy a movie-grade Star Wars costume, and you have a love for Star Wars and a love for helping out people, one of these groups is probably your best bet. So everything from Doctor Who to the Ghostbusters car, the DeLorean, Dean Cain, Neil Adams, nerd culture galore right here. So, once again, this has been Ohio's Comic Con, and sadly enough, it's time for us to go. What are you driving at? How about a black Green Lantern? Black? He could be Chinese. If you want to make him Chinese, fine. I don't care.
Because Kyle Rayner wasn't chosen due to worthiness as how it usually is with the latest rank bearer, I think he becomes like an everyman.
I'm laughing more than anybody. I've got that Seth MacFarlane t-shirt of a big old fat Superman with the S on it. I wear it. I'm not going to lie. I don't wear it in public because...
I just can't think past me. Drawings, I've seen cartoons, but you mean in the movies? No, I can't think of it. Oh yeah. You've never heard of the movie, or you've never heard of the car? You've never heard of the movie? And Lord, that's a science fiction.
If you think they might be the droids you're looking for, don't make his mistake.